Stop. Just stop for a moment. Pause everything. Take a deep breath. I know what you've been feeling. You scroll through social media and everyone seems to be winning. They're getting promoted, buying houses, getting engaged, starting businesses, living the life you thought you'd have by now. And you're still figuring it out. So you start to think, what's wrong with me? Why am I so far behind? And I need to tell you something that will shift everything. You are not behind. You're just in a different season. Let me be specific about what you're feeling. Your college roommate just bought a house. You're still renting. Your coworker just got promoted to director. You're still trying to prove yourself. Your friend just got married. You're still figuring out who you are. And every time you see it, every announcement, every celebration, every milestone that isn't yours, something inside you breaks a little. You start to wonder, did I make the wrong choices? Did I waste time? Am I ever going to catch up? And here's what makes it worse. No one talks about this. Everyone pretends they're on the same timeline. Everyone acts like there's a right age to achieve things. Graduate by 22, career by 25, house by 30, family by 35. And if you're not hitting those markers, you must be failing. But here's the truth. That timeline is a lie. Let me show you what's actually happening. Imagine it's summer. You're walking through a park. The trees are full and green. Flowers are blooming everywhere. Everything feels alive, abundant, thriving. And then you see one tree in the corner, bare, branches, no leaves, no flowers, just still. And you think, what's wrong with that tree? Why isn't it blooming like the others? But here's what you don't realize. That tree isn't broken. It's just in a different season. Maybe it's an oak tree that blooms in spring and it's currently in winter, resting, gathering strength underground, preparing for what's coming. Or maybe it's a species that takes longer to mature, that needs more time to build deep roots before it can grow tall. That tree isn't behind. It's exactly where it needs to be. And that's you. See, life doesn't work on a single timeline. Life works in seasons. And every season has a purpose. Let me break this down. Winter is the season of rest, of going inward, of healing, reflecting, rebuilding. If you're in winter right now, it might feel like nothing's happening, like you're stuck, like everyone else is moving forward, and you're frozen in place. But here's the truth. Winter is when the most important work happens underground. The roots are deepening. The foundation is strengthening. The energy is being stored for what's coming next. You're not behind. You're preparing. Now, spring is a season of emergence, of new beginnings, of tiny green shoots breaking through the soil. If you're in spring right now, things are starting to move. They're fragile, they're slow, they don't look like much yet. And it's tempting to compare your spring to someone else's summer, to look at their full bloom and think you're failing. But you're not failing, you're beginning. Summer is a season of growth, of abundance, of visible progress. If you're in summer right now, enjoy it, celebrate it, but also know This isn't the only season that matters. The people blooming right now aren't better than you. They're just in a different season. Fall is the season of harvest, of reaping what you've sown, of reflection and gratitude. But it's also the season of letting go, of releasing what no longer serves you, of making space for the next cycle. Every season has value. Every season has purpose. And you can't rush through them. You can't skip winter and jump straight into summer. You can't force spring to arrive before it's ready. You have to honor the season you're in. So let me tell you who you are right now. If you're in winter, you are not stuck. You are gathering strength. You are healing. You are building the foundation for everything that's coming. If you're in spring, you are not failing. You are emerging. You are planting seeds. You are taking the first brave steps towards something new. If you're in summer, you are not supposed to stay here forever. Enjoy it, celebrate it, but know that fall will come. And that's okay. And if you're in fall, you are not losing. You are harvesting. You are releasing. You are making space for the next season of growth. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not failing. You are exactly where you need to be. And here's what you need to understand. The people you're comparing yourself to, they're in different seasons. Your friend who just bought a house, they might be in summer, but you don't know what winter they went through to get there. Your coworker who just got promoted, they might be in fall, but you don't know what spring looked like for them. Everyone is on their own cycle. Everyone is moving through their own seasons. And the only thing that matters is that you honor yours. So here's what I need you to do. Stop comparing your season to someone else's. Stop judging your winter against their summer. Stop thinking you're behind just because you're not blooming. Instead, ask yourself, what season am I in right now? Am I resting, preparing, emerging, growing, harvesting, releasing? And once you know your season, honor it. If you're in winter, rest. Don't force yourself to bloom before you're ready. If you're in spring, be patient. Don't compare your tiny shoots to someone else's full tree. If you're in summer, enjoy it. Don't feel guilty for thriving. If you're in fall, let go. Don't cling to what needs to be released. And if this message hit you, if you needed to hear this today, leave a comment. Just name your season. I'm in winter. I'm in spring. I'm in summer. I'm in fall. Say it out loud. Own it. Because when you stop resisting your season and start honoring it, everything changes. You're not behind. You're not late. You're not failing. You're just in a different season. And your season is perfect.